Hi, this is Mark Nedjma from Newsweek.com. I wanted to talk to you about SYN stock and the conversation on the stock boards, which is usually lies, regarding reverse split for SYN stock. There's not going to be a reverse split. There's no reason for it. Okay, and here's why. Okay, the New York Stock Exchange is different than the Nasdaq. The requirements are completely different for compliance. There's no chance of delisting. Okay, look at what I'm showing you right here on the page here. You have to have different distribution criteria, financial criteria, and other considerations. All right, I'm not going to read it here for you, but you can go online and you can see it. As long as you are have shareholders of at least 300, which of course there are, shares of 200,000, which of course there are, and a market value of 1 million. That's the main requirement for distribution. Required to meet all the following: 2 million in stockholders' equity. If reported losses, and I'm just going to expand this for now. If reported losses from continuing operation or losses in two in the last fiscal years, have to have $2 million in stockholders' equity. Definitely have that. $4 million of stockholders' equity if reported losses for continuing operations in the last 3 or 4 years. $6 million in stockholders' equity if reported from continuing operations and or net losses in the last 5 years. So if you look at this, it's plain and simple that SYN is not going to be delisted and will not have to do a reverse split. Also, let me be clear with you that Stephen Shawcross has corporate requirements that he would have to come to us for a vote if he was going to add more shares or try to do a reverse split, which is not going to happen. Okay, the New York Stock Exchange market will normally suspend or an issuer which is below criteria above issuer is in compliance with all the following: 1.1 million publicly held shares, 15 million market value of publicly held shares, 400 round lot holders, or 50 million market cap or total assets and revenue of 50 million each in the last fiscal year or 2 of the last 3 fiscal years. So the stock is fine. There's nothing to worry about. Don't listen to these liars on the stock boards. Again, you've got these people that see SYN as a perfect target for running it up and then trying to short it down. The merits of the company is why you should invest in this company, not because some jerks, or let me put it perfectly for you, some jerk-offs on stock twits decide that they're going to rip people off by running the stock up, get you trapped in there, and then running it down before there is any relevant news. But the company is great. The whole conversation around pancreatic cancer and C. diff is very important, and that's why you invest in SYN. I don't give financial advice, but that's why I'm invested with 1.8 million shares, okay, just like I've done with iBio, just like I've done with Ocugen, just like I've done with BNGO, and now with this stock. I'm also in other shares too, which I'll talk about in other videos, but don't believe the liars on stock twits. That's all I can tell you. It's all a mind game. Invest in a good company. My opinion, not giving financial advice, is that SYN is a good company. Thanks.